Good afternoon. Hi, how's everybody doing? It's Miss Ann. I hope everyone's having a great day. Happy Tuesday. I wasn't going to say anything today, but I just thought that maybe I would just make the enemy mad again. This is the day that the Lord hath made. We can rejoice and be glad in it, no matter what our situation is. As most of you know, my son passed 2 years ago. I'm coming up on his birthday in a couple of days, and he would have been 23. He passed when he was 21 years old. So I was sitting here thinking, kind of getting ready to be down. Woke up this morning a little down, but I was determined that I was not gonna let the enemy play on how I felt. I said to myself, I have to get up, I have to keep pushing, I have to do what I have to do, because God got me. He understands my emotions, he understands what's going on, he understands how I feel, because of the fact that my son did walk this earth with me, and I miss him every single day of my life. It is so hard out here walking this earth without him. But I know that my son was saved, so I know where my son went. I said all that to say this. It's okay, to grieve and to be hurt by things that happen to us, which is why I use what has happened, to encourage other people and let other people know that, yes, you can make it. Because let me tell you, it's a hard thing to look down in the face of your child in a coffin. It's a very hard thing. I deal with that daily. I deal with that every single day of my life. I can see my son every single day of my life, in that coffin. But I can also remember what an awesome person my son was, and how great of a man that he was becoming. And when I think of all of that, I think of, how God saw me to be good enough to even raise such an awesome young man. So see, when I think on things like that, I begin to praise God. I begin to thank God. I begin to, just like I said, remember my son in the good times, instead of focusing and dwelling on, how I feel that he's not here. Oh yes, I get upset and I cry and I go through a whole bunch of emotions and everything, which I don't apologize for. I never apologize for that. And you shouldn't either. But at the same token, I use it, as I said, to let other people know that the worst of the worst can happen to you, but God still got you. The worst thing in the world happened to me when my son passed. That was the worst of the worst. I don't think I've went through anything as bad as that. And I look at it like this, if I can go through that and still stand every day, then I can go through anything. And I can not only just go through, I can tell somebody else that they can get through as well. So if you're going through anything today, no matter what it is, trust and believe me when I tell you that you can make it. You can make it. All you have to do is continue to trust in God. Continue to hold on to his unchanging hands. Because when his word says that he will never leave nor forsake you, take it from me, he will never leave nor forsake you. I've had some trying times. I've had some sleepless nights. I've cried myself to sleep. I've been upset throughout the day. I've did all of that because of what I've been through. Because of how I feel, sometimes with my son not being here. But at the same token, that's all right. I don't stay in that place. And I tell you today, whatever you was going through, whatever you may be facing, you don't have to stay in that place. You can rise up. You can walk in victory, trusting that God has your back, trusting that he will not leave you. Trusting that he knows what's best for you. Trust me when I tell you, you can make it today. Hold on to God's unchanged hand, because you truly can make it. Don't throw in the towel just yet. Don't give up just yet, because God got you. Take it from somebody who knows, who has been through the worst of the worst. Take it from me. You can make it. Have a blessed day.